Many women have probably had the thought at some point, if I were a man, would people judge this decision differently? Whether it's confidence, ambition, or relationships, this same behavior that is often praised in men is criticized in women. The Man is a song that critiques gender double standards by imagining how the singer's success would be perceived if she were male instead of female. By using clever literary devices, the song highlights the different ways society reacts to ambition and confidence depending on whether the person displaying those traits is a man or a woman. Feminist critical theory examines how gender roles and patriarchal power structures shape the way women are represented in literature and culture. Feminist theory emphasizes intersectionality, recognizing that gender interacts with identities like race, class, and status to shape different experiences of inequity. Through this lens, scholars analyze how texts reveal sexism, power imbalances, and unequal expectations placed on women. Several scholars help shape feminist criticism. Simone de Beauvoir argued that gender is created through social expectations rather than biology. Bell Hooks expanded feminist theory by showing how sexism intersects with race and class. Judith Butler introduced the idea that gender is performed through repeated behaviors shaped by society. Together, these scholars help establish feminist criticism as a framework for analyzing how gender norms influence literature, media, and social perceptions. Before looking at the song, it's helpful to think about how gender double standards appear in real life. During the recent presidential campaign involving Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, people often reacted very differently to the behavior of a male and female candidate. Some comments from male figures were dismissed as locker room talk or boys will be boys, while criticism directed toward Harris often focused on her past relationships, personality, and qualifications. This type of unequal scrutiny reflects the gender double standards that feminist theory examines. In The Man by Taylor Swift, a literary device used in the song is parallelism, which appears in the lines, "I'd be a fearless leader, I'd be an alpha type." The repeated sentence structure beginning with "I'd be" creates parallel phrasing that emphasizes how the singer imagines her qualities being interpreted differently if she were male. This repetition of structure highlights how traits such as confidence, leadership, and assertiveness are often praised when displayed by men, but when a woman demonstrates the same qualities, she faces criticism and negative labeling. Another literary device in the song is juxtaposition, which places two contrasting ideas side by side to highlight their differences. In the lyric, "If I was out flashing my dollars, I'd be a bitch, not a baller." Swift contrasts two labels used to describe this same behavior. When men display wealth or confidence, they are often praised and described positively with words like ballers. However, when women display this same behavior, they are criticized or labeled with derogatory terms. The third literary device used in the lyrics is consonance, which appears in the line, "They paint me out to be bad, so it's okay that I'm mad." Consonance occurs through the repeated "d" sound in the words bad and mad. This repeated sound emphasizes the speaker's frustration with being unfairly labeled and judged. From a feminist perspective, this line suggests that women's anger can be a reaction to inequity and a challenge to change unfair gender expectations. Using feminist criticism to analyze The Man reveals how the song critiques gender double standards and the challenges women face in society. By examining the song through literary devices like juxtaposition and parallelism, it becomes clear that the song is about broader societal inequities. Applying critical theory to texts like music or literature can help audiences recognize social norms that shape our perception and language. Because of this, critical theory is valuable because it challenges injustice and creates a more equitable understanding of gender in literature and culture.